we'd like to thank everybody for coming. This is a historic occasion featuring New Era Detroit. We came out here today to make a few announcements, to let the streets know, explain a few things to the streets, explain a few things to the people. Because the time right now, the time that we in, is a time of constant violence and turmoil. A constant time of constant destruction, constant rape, constant hate, constant killing, constant raping, and constant tearing down our people. If you don't have control of your communities, your people gonna constantly be forced and destroyed and forced to endure economic slavery and economic poverty. So it's time for a mental upliftment of who? Of the black man and woman. That's what New Era Detroit is here to show today. If you ain't know, you finna know now. So if you ain't know, if you still sleep, if you ain't woke up yet, we finna wake you up now. You up now, you up now, you up now, you up now, you up now. We need another man Coleman Young, am I right or wrong? Yes, sir. Don't we need another man Coleman Young? Yes, sir. We need that 1974 election to come back. We need somebody to actually represent the community and be down for the community. Black power. Black power. Black power. Black power. Peace and love, everybody. I want to first thank everybody that came out here. I appreciate everybody, every last one of y'all that came out here, because this is very important for y'all to come out here and what we're doing and the things that we're going to do in terms for the future of the city of Detroit. As Minister Freedom was talking about, the street code. The street code is bringing order to the chaos. Anytime you have chaos, you can dictate and you can control a mass group of people because they're chaotic. They do not have any order. The street code is introducing a principle, but it's nothing new. We had a street code back in the day. We had it in the 70s, we had it in the 60s. It was unspoken of. But a lot of these young kids now, they just running wild. So it ain't no order. And none of the older elders and the OGs is checking them. So we can't afford to keep having bystanders, babies, innocent people get killed because you got beef with one person and you don't care about the consequences. You just shooting up everything and then you got a baby dead. We had the one brother who killed the baby recently. He hung himself in the jail. Killed himself because of the guilt. He didn't mean to attempt to kill the baby, but he ended up doing it. Reckless, doing drive-bys, coward move. So what the street code does is it introduces a new concept to them. It brings some level of order to chaos. It introduces some level of a principle where we can take back our streets and govern them in the right way. But we've been talking about the street code for quite some time, and we're going to still talk about that. But what I mainly want to discuss and what I'm here for is talking about this right here. We need another man Coleman Young, am I right or wrong? Yes, sir. Don't we need another man Coleman Young? Yes, sir. We need that 1974 election to come back. We need somebody to actually represent the community and be down for the community. See, we don't believe in no random voting, no arbitrary voting, where you just get everybody to vote and then everybody just vote individually. That don't mean that. We already know black people are known to vote Democrat. We know that. So the Democrat Party don't even feel accountable to cater to black people because they already know who they're gonna vote for. So we gotta change that. We ain't gonna just have people register to vote and then they just vote and then everything is just the same and we're just perpetuating the same thing that we've been perpetuating for since Emancipation Proclamation. We can't have that no more. So we came with a concept. Again, it's not a new concept, it's an old concept, but it's something that hasn't been done in quite some time.
Peace and love. This is Nagas Vu from New Era Detroit, Vice President. We out here on 7 Mile and Gratiot. We promoting what is the Vote 15K, the New Era Vote 15K. What that is that instead of we doing what we used to when we doing those random votes and stuff like that, where people just doing arbitrary votes, what we doing is we taking it to another level. What we gonna be doing is combining all our votes in the city of Detroit, and we're gonna get 15,000 votes. We're gonna get 15,000 people to pledge their votes to New Era Detroit. What that is going to do is move the waves. It's going to move. It's going to hit the airwaves. And what we're going to do is hold candidates accountable. So we're going to have what is called an endorsement meeting where we're going to all the candidates, and we unbiased. We don't care if you Republican. We don't care if you Democrat. We don't care who you is. We want to know what your black agenda is. What is your black agenda? What are you going to do for the black community? What plans do you have? When you sit at the table with us, we want it in black and white. We want to have agreements. We want to make sure that you're going to do what you say. If you're not, we're going to take those same 15K votes that we have, and we're going to send your ass, put your ass, vote, get your ass right out of office, put your ass right on the ballot, and you get voted out at the same time. Because we're not playing no games no more. It's not a new concept. It's an old concept, but it's something that's not been done. So we resurrecting it. We bringing it back to the streets, and we're going to represent for the community and the people in the streets. Because at the end of the day, if we do things as an individual, it doesn't matter. If black people vote, we already know the Democratic Party already know who we voting for. They already know you're going to vote for the Democrat. So there's no accountability. When you got 15,000 votes and we saying we don't give a goddamn what your party is, what are you doing for black people? That's leverage, and that's accountability, and that's what New Era Detroit is all about, thinking of innovative ways and unifying and bringing our resources together where we can make an effective change. Peace and love. Peace and love. Peace and love. Peace and love.
How y'all feel? How y'all feel? How y'all feel? How y'all feel? What kind of power y'all got? That's right. That's right. For those of you who don't know who New Era Detroit is, I haven't been out here before. I haven't really been engaged with us in terms of the things that we do. We street takers. That's what New Era Detroit is. We street takers.
That's right.
We taking back our motherfucking streets. We taking back our communities. And we doing it in a righteous way. And we not asking for nobody's permission.
Right.
This our shit.
Yes,
our communities. We police our own communities. We look after our own people. That's important. I see a lot of young men out here.
Yes.
I'm talking to y'all in particular. Because y'all gonna be the ones who actually carry out what we gonna put in place. That's very important. We got too much killing amongst each other, recklessly. There ain't no other race of people putting their people down the way we putting them down.
That's right.
No other race of people doing that shit. Ain't nobody out here doing that. That's what they want. You know how much money they get for every motherfucker that go to jail? Do you know how much money they get for every young black man that go to jail? Somewhere around $40,000 a year. $40,000 a year. So they need you to be locked up to make that quote. They need you to be locked up to get that bag in.
That's right.
Because that's how they get that bag in. That's how they get their bag in. They need y'all to go in the box. We gotta come to a point to where we outsmart them. That's why we out here. They think that we loud, that we dumb, that we dumb. Shit, we talking 15,000 people. 15,000 people. Registering them to vote. And on top of that, pledging to vote. So we use one vote as power and leverage. That changes everything.
Yes.
That changes everything for our people in our communities. Everything. Everything.
Appreciate everybody for coming out. It mean a lot, like for real. Special big shout out to New Era Detroit. I'm behind it 100%. I'm gonna use everything in my power to make sure we get everything we need to do. You know I got a big voice and I got a big influence. So as far as the youngest, I just want to say to y'all, don't follow my music, follow my actions. Because my actions speak way louder than my music. And I'm gonna show y'all a lot of action. I ain't gonna do too much talking. We just gonna show y'all. We behind New Era 100%.
Yo, what's happening? It's Icewear Vezzo.
Man, shout out to New Era Detroit. They got the biggest movement going on right now. I think everybody need to get with it. All the rappers, everybody with that influence, we got to get behind them 100%. Make them actions speak, man, not them words, you know what I'm saying? So I'm behind them 100%. And as far as the streets go, man, we got to get it right, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to get it right for each other. We ain't going to never get nowhere ever, you know what I mean? Like, I got businesses, bro, but they bringing me down. They trying to bring me down as hard as they can, but we ain't going to let it. We got to support each other and do it the right way. Let's get it, man. Let's get it, man. Let's get it, man. Let's get it, man.
One man,
one man,
one man,
one man,
one woman,
one woman,
one woman,
one woman,
one child,
one child,
one child,
one child,
one community at a time,
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 until we are one,
until we are one,
until we are one,
until we are one.
United race,
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 united race.
New Era
Detroit.